Hey kids, how are you all doing today? Have you ever heard about the incredible anteater? They are fascinating creatures with some amazing abilities. Today, I'm going to tell you a fun and exciting story about an anteater named Andy. Andy is not just any anteater, he has a special lesson to teach us. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's dive in. This is a story you won't want to miss. Once upon a time, in a lush and vibrant rainforest, there lived a curious anteater named Andy. The rainforest was full of life, with tall trees, colorful flowers, and the sounds of various animals. Andy was no ordinary anteater. He had the longest tongue in the entire forest. His tongue was so long that it could reach deep into anthills and termite mounds. Every day, he would use his amazing tongue to slurp up delicious ants and termites. It was his favorite thing to do, and he was very good at it. But Andy had one problem. He was always in a hurry. He wanted to do everything quickly and often didn't take the time to think things through. One sunny morning, Andy woke up with his tummy grumbling louder than ever. He was so hungry that he could hardly wait to start his day. He decided that today, he would eat more ants than any anteater had ever eaten before. He was determined to have the biggest feast. He rushed out of his burrow and spotted a huge anthill. It was the biggest one he had ever seen, and he couldn't wait to dig in. Without thinking twice, Andy stuck his tongue in and started slurping away. He was so focused on eating that he didn't notice the ants getting angry. But oh no, the ants were not happy. They started biting Andy's tongue and it hurt a lot. The pain was sharp and unexpected. They started biting Andy's tongue and it hurt a lot. Andy quickly pulled his tongue back and ran away, his tongue red and sore. Andy quickly pulled his tongue back and ran away, his tongue red and sore. He had never felt such pain before and didn't know what to do. He found a cool stream and dipped his tongue in the water to soothe it. The cool water felt good and helped ease the pain. While he was resting, his wise old friend, Ollie the owl, flew down from a tree. Ollie had seen everything and was concerned about Andy. "What happened, Andy?" Ollie asked with a worried look on his face. Andy explained how he wanted to eat lots of ants quickly but ended up getting hurt. He felt embarrassed and sad about what had happened. Ollie nodded wisely. "You know, Andy, sometimes rushing can lead to trouble. It's important to take your time and think things through. Taking your time and being patient can help you avoid pain and make better choices. Patience is a virtue that can lead to better outcomes." Andy listened carefully and realized Ollie was right. He had been too hasty and needed to learn to be more patient. The next day, Andy decided to try a different approach. He was determined to be more patient and careful in his actions. He found another anthill, but this time he took a deep breath and waited. He observed the ants and thought about the best way to approach them. He watched the ants carefully and gently used his tongue to pick them up, one by one. He was careful not to disturb them too much. To his surprise, it didn't hurt at all and he still filled his tummy. He realized that being patient made the experience much more enjoyable. From that day on, Andy remembered Ollie's advice. He made a promise to himself to always be patient and take his time. He learned that being patient and not rushing made his meals much more enjoyable. He could savor each bite and enjoy the process. And guess what? Andy became the happiest and healthiest anteater in the rainforest. His new approach to life made him feel great. So kids, what can we learn from Andy's story? There is a valuable lesson here for all of us. Sometimes it's important to slow down and take our time. Rushing through things can lead to mistakes and even getting hurt. Rushing might lead to mistakes or getting hurt. It's always better to be careful and thoughtful in our actions. Remember, patience is a superpower. It helps us make better decisions and enjoy our experiences more fully. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed Andy's story and learned something valuable. If you enjoyed Andy's story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fun tales. See you next time. Bye-bye.